President Trump's foreign policy has always been peace through strength. And there's the majority of Americans that when they know that their soldiers and their country will be attacked by another foreign country, they will support the president. President Trump's attack is not unconstitutional. He has the right to go to war, and he does not need congressional approval, at least for 60 days. He has that executive power. He's the commander-in-chief. There are those who believe that he shouldn't go to war and that he should have had a better argument for the American public on why he's going to war. But he has widespread support, considering the fact that, and I know that it's easy to say give diplomacy a chance, but this diplomatic maneuver, as I mentioned, has been going on for over 20 years. And for 20 years, we have heard that ultimately there is going to be a deal. And as Youssef mentioned from Tehran, which I agree with him, the JCPOA in 2015 ended up to be a complete disaster. So at some point in time, when the negotiating sides don't reach a conclusion and American assets in the region, as we see, are at risk, and America feels that there is an existential threat, then the United States has this duty to support its citizens and its bases and go to war. Now, in terms of how much widespread support he'll have, he will have opposition nonetheless. But when it comes to President Trump's foreign policy, it's always been peace through strength, and he's always said Iran can't develop a nuclear weapon. And so nothing has changed in that sense. Now, which way the United States decides to go, well, that depends on who's at the White House.
Indeed. Do continue to stay on with us, Susan. Meanwhile, let's get in some breaking news that's coming, where the Israeli media apparently has stated that Khamenei has been injured in the attack. There's, remember, no confirmation from Tehran on this. This is something that was reported by Channel 12 of Israel, and that is what has been reported here. This is what the Israeli media is claiming, that Khamenei may have apparently sustained injuries in the attacks by the Israelis and the Americans earlier this morning. So it now remains to be seen, because there is, remember, a fog of war in terms of how things are progressing at this moment. It is pretty unclear about the scale of the damage that has been sustained in these initial exchanges of missile strikes that have taken place. The Americans and the Israelis have sparked off this conflict this morning by carrying out a series of bombings in different parts of Iran, targeting several important key locations, including the presidential palace.